Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go Quick Look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and this time we are looking at a interesting little knife. This is the Kohetsu Aogami or Blue Paper number 2 Nashiji Deba 105 millimeter knife. And as mentioned, the core steel is Blue Paper number 2 Aogami reactive high carbon steel from Hitachi. Heat treats about 61-ish Rockwell on that core steel. The construction is a 3-layer sandwich, and this is a double bevel knife. It's not a traditional single bevel, despite the name Deba on it. We've got stainless cladding on either side of that core steel for a 3-layer sandwich, and we'll get a look at it, but this is got the kind of cladding where you can see the spine layers showing through at the spine. And we will get a look at that. So the only areas that will react on this knife are the edge steel showing up down there at the core, and then also on the spine. You got to be a little careful with this on the spine to make sure you keep that clean as well and dry. Weight is 2.7 ounces, 77 grams. Edge length about 4 inches, a little over 4 inches, 106 millimeters, and the overall length about 8.85 approximately. These will vary a little bit from knife to knife. These knives are kind of thick and stout for a small knife, so it's about 3.3 millimeters on this one, above, coming out of the handle above the back of the heel, and then it holds a lot of that and then shrinks down, of course, as you get with the grind towards the very tip, but it's a stout little blade. Blade height is about 36 millimeters on this one, and the handle's a nicely finished octagonal walnut with a black packawood ferrule, nice install on it. A couple gaps in there you might need to fill in with some sealer or beeswax or something to keep moisture from getting in there, but it's a pretty nice handle install. Handle finish is really nice, no steps or anything. It's a real clean handle. These are nice looking handles that they've been beginning to put on these knives. So this is kind of a refined rustic look to it. You've got some texture to the stainless cladding. You've got some chiseled kanji on there and some embossed kanji as well. You can see the core steel showing through very easily. Again, this is a stout little blade, so there's your 3-layer sandwich. This is a great example of a true 3-layer sandwich on the spine coming through. So that could be reactive as well, so you'll need to keep that dry as mentioned. So this steel will take a great edge. It'll be nice and easy to sharpen, and the cladding makes for lower maintenance. Balance point on these is going to be just in front of the handle, and I'm not going to bother with any board work on this. This is for more technically for fish processing work. So, but it's a nice little knife, nice fit and finish on it, and I'd say it's about a 5 out of 10 out of the box. It'll definitely get a little sharper, in fact a lot sharper if you want to sharpen it. So I would suggest sharpening it out of the box so you can put a great edge on it. But there you have an interesting little knife. If you want to try out a carbon steel knife and play around, or something kind of interesting for some fun little tasks, and as a utility knife or petty or for small fish or things, you can do that. So there you have the Kohetsu Aogami number 2 Nashiji Deba 105 millimeter knife.